Hello, sweetheart. I'm glad you found your way to my next card video. Yeah, okay, I don't gonna get up even further. The fifth round for the 2019 season for the DWA Bassum race. Let's go ahead to the start right away. P14 as usual. Yeah, missing the the field, and glad I didn't lose any places, but I knew being on the inside line will mean that I will find the contact pretty quickly again. So the infield, pretty much it's it's a certain thing that there will be some collisions, some pushes, and so on. So I try to capitalize from that as much as possible. And at that very moment, I was able to keep my position. This was a bit maybe too optimistic, but yeah, okay. Still no damage happened. I'm still, I think, on P14, so my starting place. And now just do your thing. Try to keep the distance as short as possible to the guys in front. And going through the race like that. I mean, I was not really happy with the entire day, to be honest, because I picked up car. Oh, there was one incident, so I picked up the place. And keep going. Of course, putting your hand up to symbolize that there's an incident. No, I picked up car number 18, which was so painfully slow on the straight. The second corner in the infield, I was able to take it. Some crazy fight. I was able to take the corner flat out. This was possible with the old engine, so I suspected that this car hasn't got the engine upgrade so far, but apparently it got. So I got car number 27, kind of my favorite car, because I think this is the fourth time. Oh, and again, a slide, and okay, this is a bit optimistic from that guy in a black jacket. But even better for me, because I was, I got the chance to put myself next to him. Now just crossing his way, apparently because he's on the inside line, so having a shorter or a more narrow apex. Trying now just outbrake him, pushing a bit wide, but he reacted good. He crossed my way. This wasn't really clear, I think. I mean, if you cross the way with your opponent, actually you should think that you should know that this guy will be on your left side. So there's no reason to claim the curbing while ignoring that your opponent is right next to you. You know. But okay, I mean, I didn't complain. I didn't shout about that. As I said, I learned my lesson. No, seriously. I mean, I was happy to have at least one fight, because I knew that I will be not in a pace, not in a position to have any sort of battles for a position. And the reason was pretty simple, because this car was a mess. I mean, car number 18 was a mess because it was incredibly slow. Now, trying to stay on the inside line, I know I can. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, the profile of the tire is pretty good. Pretty much suitable for normal roads. I think this is the first or second time I watched it, and man, this looks severe. I mean, I wasn't hurt. The impact wasn't really hard, but the thing what made it a bit worse for me is that I really got under the tires, and I think one of them just hit me right on my chin. So for maybe a half a second, I was like, I didn't move. You know, if you get a hit on your chin, your brain is moving in your head. So yeah, but afterwards I was completely fine. I mean, right after the second when the guy arrived to push me back on track, I knew where I am. I knew what I was doing, and I know who I am. So I could keep going. Had a slight pain on my back because the impact I had on the seat was not really comfortable. But yeah, from that on, the race was pretty much lost because now I got lapped. I think this is lap 4 or something. So, yeah, not really comfortable situation for me, but even less comfortable. But to finally finish off my points, letting through the top 5 guys, I think, because I didn't want to interfere them in any way. Of course, with my already lost race, it will be pretty dumb. So yeah, once again, I picked up car number 18, which was really slow on the straights, and yeah, I don't know. All the guys just flew past me, and yeah, after towards the end of the practice, I just got in and I said, "Sorry guys, is this the old engine or not, or is this the new?" Because now this corner right here, I was able to take it flat out with the car number 18. So this isn't possible anymore. Maybe if the grip is perfect, the car is perfect, the track is hot and sticky, but not in those conditions, you know. So yeah, I just got in, got car number 27, and this was pretty much a mess too, because I mean, the car handling of car number 18 was perfect. I mean, this was not oversteering, not understeering too much, but this one was just a surprise at every corner. In understeers, then when you think you learned it and you know that the car will understeer, it will oversteer in the exit, on the entrance, on the apex. It will understeer on the apex, or next lap it will not, and so on. So it was so hard to understand this car, what it's like to drive, you know. So yeah, being 15th or 14th in the practice and qualifying, I didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. And my mindset for the race was just get out and enjoy what you love to do. Don't try to push too hard. I mean, the incident I had there, I know that I can stick around the outside line to defend my place, because I know that this corner will be mine if I get the braking right. So I know I can do it, and I did in the past, not only on the rainy days, but also on the normal days, you know. But yeah, the guy just understeered, I think, his way out. I picked up the dirt on my tires, and from that on, you will have a moment where there is no track left anymore, and that's exactly what happened there. So I just tried to enjoy the race and have some fun with the guys. Yeah, keep battling for position, even though it would be maybe P13, 12 or something like that, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to have some fun, and I think at that stage I was already thinking just to get to the pits and yeah, just call it a day. But you know, I don't know why. I mean, I think it's good, but I don't know why. But whenever I think, or whenever there's a spark in my brain to just crawl back to the pits and just give up, there's always another spark in my head at the same time, which says, you know, don't give up. Just think about Lewis Hamilton and his attitude not to give up. Always keep fighting. Always keep improving, or keep hoping in whatever position you are, you know. And that's why I kept driving, to be honest. I mean, the pain in my back got worse from lap to lap, but it wasn't like that much that I wasn't able to move, and I wasn't able to drive, and wasn't able to go to work the next day. It wasn't really that hard, the pain, you know. So whenever I thought to give up, I always thought about Lewis Hamilton and his approach to always keep fighting. And yeah, I think now I'm still on P18. I got those two guys, and And I was thinking then there's still some places to grab. Yeah, I will be outside the top 10, I will be pretty much at the end of the field, but god damn it, you paid 48 euros for that, so yeah, you know, I didn't really care about the money. I didn't really care about the money because, yeah, I just didn't really enjoy the race. That's it, you know. I think asking every driver in every doesn't matter which category, I think everybody of us experienced something like that, a race where you just force yourself through and hope just to yeah, leave the place as quick as possible, and this was one of those. So yeah, just keep driving. Now you can also see I keep struggling with the car. This corner was perfectly nailed. The next one will be not. And yeah, always steering and braking for turn 3 into the infield. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does too much, sometimes it doesn't at all. So absolutely difficult turn to stand for me. I mean, as I said a few times before, I know that I'm not the most talented guy out there. There's certainly some better drivers who are definitely capable to understand the car way better than I did, and yeah, achieving a better result not only in finishing place but also in lap times and in average time. But yeah, I had struggles with that car, and that's why it wasn't really enjoyable for me. So just keep going, you know, keep going with the pace I have, just trying to drive cleanly without any mistakes, and yeah, maybe if there's 1 or 2 places for grabs, then take it. Let's jump ahead towards the end of the race. This guy in the orange suit or whatever it is the guy on P6. Now he is the driver on P17, because now I got the 16th place. So there you can see the attitude of Lewis Hamilton. I was 17th, now I improved my position for 16th, and look, this is something it was worth keep driving for, you know. Yeah, 17th or 16th doesn't really matter because I'm still outside of the world, but nevertheless, it still looks good on the papers, and yeah, it makes me proud, kind of to not to give up, you know. But yeah, in the previous laps, nothing really happened. I mean, I was lapped a few times from different drivers, and just, you know, let them by. I didn't really fight. Of course not. I mean, I was lapped, so why should I fight? But I saw them, I heard them, and I tried to move away as good as possible to yeah, to let them do their thing. I do my thing. So this guy I overtook after my crash. Now I'm about to lap him. So yeah, maybe a bit of risky move again on the inside for turn 3, but yeah, if we crash or not, the worst thing which might happen is that I will lose my 16th place. But yeah, I look more after having more fun than driving for performance. So yeah, I think one, two of maximum 3 laps to go to the end until the 20 minutes will be over. And yep, pretty much this is exactly what happened in all the laps before. Just yep, doing a thing, and if somebody's right behind you on your tail to lap you, just let him go. I think for one guy I just lifted on a start-finish straight, because yeah, why should I take away his ideal racing line for turn 1, especially there was another driver tailgating him, and yeah, so I lifted just on a straight, symbolized then that, dude, I will lift off, I will let you through. He took his ideal line into turn 1 and was happy. And yeah, that's why I think I was a very good back marker, even though I don't want to be one. So we have one DNF right on the right side of that back straight from on the exit of turn 1. This guy, that Ed Sheeran. That was quite a bit of tricky. Yeah, I was just I felt sorry. I mean, we were just, you know, two happy chaps having fun outside there, showing hearts to ourselves and yeah, and so on. But I totally missed that those two guys, and they were really fighting for the win, by the way. So yeah, they were right behind us, and we kind of yeah, blocked them. I'm sorry for that. I really didn't look back because I wanted to lap that guy and just giving him a short kiss. But yeah, sorry for that, man. But yeah, I think this is the penultimate lap, I think, or maybe the last lap. I don't know. But yeah, we are keep going. I think from that point on, the pain in my back, it was just, you know, the back ribs on my right side. The pain, it became more uncomfortable. It was still, you know, still okay to keep going, to survive at the end of the day. But yeah, it wasn't really bad that I couldn't do anything. It was just uncomfortable, and the pain got bigger and bigger. So yeah, still I didn't want to give up. Use every inch and every minute of the track I could, because as I said, I paid for it. So yeah, now I just crawl back to the pits because I saw on the back straight, saw the sign. So yeah, I think P15, the race was over. At least I'm the first guy on in the pits, and the crew didn't even realize that there's already someone. Yeah, so getting out of the car pretty easily and relaxed.
Danke. Bisschen nur, aber es ging. Hab noch was gegen Kinn bekommen. Ja.
Yep, the guy just asked whether I was okay from the crash. Did I hurt myself? And yeah, basically that's what I saw. That yep, that's a very cool look from the side of me. And now, yep, the beautiful sky. Oh man, I really should learn how to handle my cam on a helmet. And yeah, now I got a really good shot at the back markers, because I'm the number one, and at least in the pits. Yeah, no, I just told him what I just told you guys, that I just got a tire on my chin, but yeah, I didn't hurt myself seriously or something, so I was alright. And yeah, that's it. So let's look, yeah, let's turn the world around. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope the next race will be better. So yeah, peace out and stay healthy.